11 new patients last month from one Facebook group and how you can do something similar. Hey doc, this is Dr. Matthew Loop, best-selling author of Social Media Made Me Rich. Here's how I can do the same for you. And I'm happy to be with you today for this short tutorial because I'm going to share with you a simple way to generate more traffic and new patients every month for little to sometimes no money out of your own pocket using Facebook groups. This is a very underutilized strategy that many doctors don't get implemented. But I'll share with you a real life example today. And, if you've heard my content before, you know that I'm not a Johnny come lately. I've been doing this way back since 2005 in the early infancy of social media, the MySpace and early YouTube days, helping docs attract 20 to 50 plus new patients per month with social media. I've also coached chiropractors like yourself on how to create multiple streams of income from the internet through buying businesses, affiliate marketing, selling online courses, software, Amazon selling, coaching, consulting, launching books, membership sites, because I've personally sold millions of dollars with these. And I've taught docs a skill set that pays them in any economy, up or down. So when you really dial this stuff in, your life can absolutely change. All right, let's dig in. The first thing you need to know is your ideal client avatar. Who do you want to serve? Do you have a pediatric practice where you love taking care of moms and kids? Do you have a personal injury practice where you treat those that are injured in car accidents? Figure out who has the problem that you want to help initially. In this example, I'm going to type into the group. Let's say I have a pediatric practice and I want to take care of moms. Now, moms also makes the buying decisions of the house, so that's a smart idea regardless of what practice you have. But I could go right now in Atlanta and type in Atlanta moms. Then go down to this group option and it lists all the groups that have Atlanta moms associated. Now, these are people that willingly joined this Facebook group. You can see that there's one to 27,000 members, 7,000. These are cities in Atlanta, 4,800, 16,000, 14,000, and the list goes on. I could do the same thing if I also took care of kids and I saw a lot of ADHD children. So I could do Atlanta ADHD, for instance. Go back down here, select groups. You see the first group up here has the keywords in it, Atlanta area moms, parenting, ADHD. So this is a highly targeted and qualified group. Now, the next step is to join these groups, as many that are related as possible. Hopefully they're very active. So you can just tap join, 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 go to these actual groups and then see a little bit about the history. Some of them are private, some are public. So you have to join to see what's actually in the group. You'll also note when you go to join a group, you'll actually see the group admins here, and also once you're accepted into the group, you'll see the actual threads, and then ultimately it'll be easy to contact them if you need. As you join one or several of these groups, your goal is simple. It's to be an asset, to add value and insight where you can. Now, the beautiful thing is, if you wanted to, you can delegate some of this activity to a team member in your office so they're regularly interacting, getting the name known, and ultimately providing a solution when asked. As you start interacting with the group and building your name, which will take a little bit of time, you can go into the member section and see who the admins are, and you can direct message them, contact them, and see if there are collaboration opportunities or if they have sponsorships. I guarantee they're probably not making any money at all, so they might be welcoming to the opportunity of, oh my gosh, this person's going to give me a few dollars, and I do resonate with what their workshop is. If you're doing a workshop or a webinar about stress and how it affects the brain, the body, nervous system, all that stuff, that could be a good tie-in for perhaps a specific group that you are looking to get into. So start with a collaboration opportunity and maybe see if there is that sponsorship available, where then the admin will post for you, or they'll allow you to post yourself something like a webinar to help that audience decrease stress. So that's one avenue. It's a great way. The other option is for you to, after you do some collaboration, go to the admin and say, hey, have you ever thought about selling this group? Because the reality is sometimes these Facebook groups, especially once you get into the tens of thousands or 100,000, whatever the number is, they can be a headache to manage. But if the group has your ideal client avatar in there, where they're all congregated and it's extremely active, and you know that you could always provide insight, bring them onto a webinar, book consultation, stuff like that, it could be well worth your time. And I've had clients acquire Facebook groups for a couple $100, a couple $1,000. It really, really depends on how you negotiate this. And the reality is, like I said before, most group admins haven't made any money from the group itself, but the community can be strong. So it's something to think about when you talk about new traffic sources that can obviously bring you more people through your door. To recap, you'll identify Facebook groups with your ideal client avatar in them, join those groups, add value and be a resource, then approach the admin for collab and sponsorship opportunities, bring up the idea of then purchasing the group after you've been there for a while, after they know, like, and trust you. It's actually a very simple process. I had one of my social media elite members and private coaching clients do this for a stress and hormones type of group. She's a chiropractor. She also does a little bit of functional medicine. She does talks on stress, hormone balancing, natural. She purchased a group of over 20,000 women in her ideal target market. And she ran a webinar about stress and hormones to this group. She was able to post it, got, my gosh, over 150 registrations for this training, and she was able to lock in 11 new patient appointments just like that from cultivating relationships in Facebook groups. So this is hidden gold if you're not currently using this strategy in your marketing and outreach. Any questions? If so, post them down below in the video and I'll be able to answer those for you. Lots of opportunity using this method here. Now you have two options right now. Obviously you can do this alone, or you can let somebody with a great deal of experience help you every step along the way. And that's somewhat is me. I've already figured out the social media game, taken the hard knocks, and I have my finger on the pulse of what's consistently working. So I'm going to give you a special invitation right now, and that's to work with me directly. There are limited spots available, but I want you to be honest with yourself. If you have a tendency to stop and start and you're not consistent with the social media, if you need your feet held to the fire with accountability, this can be a great program with you, and this is private coaching. So here's what you get. 12 phone sessions with me. Calls are recorded with your convenience. We do Zoom. You can have team members on the call as well. I train a lot of docs how to bring their marketing and advertising in-house. Calls last about 30 to 40 minutes per session. You get personal step-by-step guidance, critiques on your marketing, SEO, Facebook group acquisitions, videos, Instagram, TikTok campaigns, so you get them right the first time. I give you swipe copies examples so you can plug and play, get profitable quick, and you have priority and unlimited email access in between calls. With the coaching program, you also get a complimentary ticket to our Social Media Revenue Summit, either in Las Vegas or Atlanta. That's $11.97 value, and you get complimentary access to my best-selling training programs like Internet Income Club, Chat GPT Marketing Secrets, the Business Buying Masterclass, Social Media Elite, Real Estate Investing, and more. And also opportunities and contacts that you just can't get anywhere else, as well as members' perks in the future. Who the coaching is for: if you need and want your feet held to the fire, if you function better with accountability, if you want an aggressive approach to growing your practice fast with new social media marketing methods, if you want to create additional streams of income on top of your practice, and you want hand-holding from somebody that's already done it, if you want a proven step-by-step plan to execute, and you want to make sure things get right the first time, I could share with you so many different testimonials and stories from private coaching clients over the years doing many big numbers. You know, Dr. Brian Morris, for example, 35 new patients per month just from social media with the coaching work that we've done. And the list goes on, and I'm not going to share all of these right now. You can go through them at your leisure, but I've had the privilege of working with so many doctors over the years, and I know that I can help you grow once I kind of lift up the hood in your practice and see where those areas of low-hanging fruit are. We'll be off to the races. And my average coaching client recoups their investment back in the first 30 days because of how we tap into your current patient base. We just hit the ground running real quick. So what the coaching will do to you, it'll actually give you a game plan. You know, a lot of docs do stuff haphazardly. I've been fortunate to work with over 8,500 chiros and professionals and help them get new clients from Facebook, Instagram, AI, TikTok, It gives you that weekly accountability. You get feedback from me personally. Plus, it creates new possibilities in your marketing. And I help you use social media to the level that you're capable of. And if you want, I can show you how to create, launch, and market information products sold globally or membership sites. I've sold millions of dollars with those. Business automation, passive income, and how to grow a 5-figure month business on Amazon, top Google rankings. I'll show you how to buy businesses for positive cash flow. So there's a lot of other things that we can do besides the practice grow side of things if you like that. And I'll teach you how to become an unstoppable public relations machine that just pays you for life. So in terms of the investment, what's the average patient worth to your office, I'd say? Is it $1,000, $2,500, $5,000? And what's the real value of learning a skill set that pays you over and over again for life? What's the value of getting feedback and being coached from somebody that's successfully worked with thousands of chiropractors? If you've been a client or subscriber in the past, you've likely made tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions from the strategies that I've actually shared with you in the past. So the investment is just a one-time $79.97, and I have 3 easy payment options for you. So you can do a one-time prepay today of $79.97, or you can do a 2-pay of $39.98.50, and then another $39.98.50 and do it in 60 days. Just email Anna at info@dcincome.com if you'd like to take advantage of either of those options. And we also have a third payment plan. It's $2,500 out today, and then 3 monthly installments of just $1,900. And my guarantee is this: if you go through the entire program and you don't feel like you've gotten your money's worth from this coaching program, us working together, me guiding you step by step and helping you generate more new patients, I'll give you your investment back. I put my money where my mouth is because I know that I can help you if you're accepted into this program. I do have limited spots available. Once they're gone, expect at least a 3-month waiting list. And like I said, typically my coaching clients recoup their investment back within the first 30 days based on the email list and whatnot. If you're a previous coaching client, you're going to get a hookup. So email Anna and get the first priority. So you can email us at info@dcincome.com if you want to take advantage, or if you have any questions, that's info@dcincome.com if you want to take advantage. And I'll remind you of this: procrastination is a thief that robs the average person of dreams and opportunity. Opportunity cost is also a real thing. If you don't get this implemented now and you wait 6 months or a year, you're just missing out on a lot of impact, new patients, and ultimately income to the clinic. So let's set records together. Cheers to more freedom, prosperity, and impact. If you have any questions, post them down below, and I'm happy to serve and support you in any way that I can. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this strategy.